So in my blog post on Friday, I discussed the possibility of doing some kind of tabletop role-playing game rather than and moving not necessarily away from video games and MMOs, but just adding to the dimension of my stuff. So yesterday on a shopping spree, Scooter and I went ahead and got the Pathfinder Beginner Box along with the core book and I think the bestiary for Pathfinder. The game itself says the core box, the beginner box says that you can play a fantasy adventure where 2 to 5 players, and that's just about right for us since there's 2 of us, and also my college-age daughter staying with us right now might get involved as well. But even though this is not a new beginner box, a new product for anybody, I thought I'd go ahead and do an unboxing because that just seems to be the thing to do. So here we are, opening it for the first time, unsealing the plastic around it, and seeing what's inside. So this is the Pathfinder Beginner Box, and I've unsealed it, and I'm now opening the box. And inside, the first thing we see is they look like bases for, I'm assuming, the various figures, probably made out of cardboard. And a complete set of dice that will be needed for the game. Various sizes from D4 to D, looks like 20. So here's that. Were you going to see those? We have the transition guide, which is a book or a guide designed to help move from the beginner box to the more full-fledged Pathfinder game. A single page that says, before you go any further, read this, which we will do later. It says, if you're on your own but still want to experience an adventure, grab the Hero's Handbook and turn to page 2. We'll look at that in a second. It comes with a Hero's Handbook. And it looks like it comes with some pre-made character sheets. With the character sheets, like I said, since it's pre-made, already filled out. This is the fighter. There's one for a rogue. That it also has on each one. It has some of the stuff that's. If you play this character, if you'd like to do these sorts of things, like in the case of the rogue, if you would like to be good at sneaking, doing acrobatics, being a swashbuckler, etc. A wizard. Maybe I should. Here we go. The cleric. And that's it. So a cleric, a wizard, a rogue, and a fighter. And then it has some blank character sheets. Looks like about 5. We probably want to make copies of those rather than use the originals. I've heard elsewhere that you can get these just to print out right on the internet. We have the Pathfinder Game Master's Guide. It's just a brief one rather than being a full-fledged book like the one that's over there on the counter. We have a series, a sheet that's got a series of grids on it that will help us move around and explore the world. We have the figure sheets, which are cardboard, look like laser cut that can be punched out and then used with the bases. And there are several different ones of those. These all look like monsters. Rather than, they have elf rogues and stuff like that, so it looks like you can have player characters as well. Moving around. And finally, an advertisement for the Pathfinder Society to join online, some kind of club, and then simply an advertisement for more the books like the bestiary and what have you. And that's the box.